What's up, easy baby? How are you? What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Hey, Takeda. Let me turn this music on. What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So I'm back. I'm back. And I did decide to do this family dinner time a tad bit different. I am going to, these are not in-depth outsides. No, I am pulling what your spirit team needs you to know right now. Okay. And then we're going to move right on along through these. The main purpose in this particular live is to answer your free questions. But I am doing an all signs here, and it is going to be timestamp. I'm fine. How about them babies? Them babies is good. They cleaning their room in hopes that we going swimming tomorrow. So, wish me luck. So, what's up, y'all? Y'all ready for another all signs? Or is it too much? Am I doing too much? Just tell me if I'm doing too much. Because if I'm doing too much, I understand. I understand if I'm doing too much. That Sagittarius video was so good. Thank you so much. You don't need it. You don't need it. You a great mother. Oh, thank you so much, Easy Baby. Thank you. Y'all, I'm going to tell you what. Typically, because I'm doing it so late, I would have closed my windows because I don't like people meddling and looking in on me. But y'all, the moon is right there and it's sitting above a beautiful cloud. It's just gorgeous, okay? If you can see it, you can see it. It's gorgeous. But anyways, let's jump in and see what Aries spirit team wants them to know at this time. Good, good. All right, Aries, what's up? What's good? What's going on, baby? So I'm going to jump in real quick and see what spirit wants you to know right now. Aries, definitely stick around. Drop your questions in the chat. I will be doing free questions for any and all of my subscribers at the end, okay? I want you all to drop some purple hearts in the chat for Quanda. She's experiencing something major, okay? Okay. So, Aries, your spirit team wants you to know celebration. This is given for Wands energy. A time of joy and accomplishment has arrived. Not it is about to arrive. Spirit is saying it has arrived. Okay. The worst is over and you can believe it. Celebrate your achievements and share this moment with loved ones. This milestone marks stability and harmony. Honor the progress you've made and the connections that uplift you. So focus on that which is feeding you, okay? But Spirit is saying that this is a time of celebration. Also, make sure that you're like something about making sure that you understand that you are what you think. What is the numerology for Aries? Starting over. So I'm going to be honest with you flat out. Some Aries, your message from Spirit is one, be eager to learn and uncover new truths about yourself. You are being given an opportunity to start over, but it does this happiness in this beginning, it is linked with self-expression. But some of you are getting a fresh start at a home life, getting a fresh start at stability. But for the majority of you, the message that your spirit team wants you to know that if you can clean up your thinking, you're being given an opportunity to have a fresh start in some sort of relationship. But it is needing to, like you're having to focus on what you actually need and discard that extra. Let me see. Close this out for Aries. What's up, Olivia? What's up? Good evening, y'all. Today is the day, Aries. So your spirit team wants you to know that there is something you have been putting off, and now is the time to do it. It may seem overwhelming, but beyond the horizon waits something more wonderful than you can know in these present moments. Do not be afraid. No one is ever truly ready for their first steps. It is not perfection that we seek, but a life lived fully. All right, Aries, I hope that those messages are able to offer you some guidance and clarity at this time. Don't forget, guys, smash that thumbs up button and drop your question down below. I will be answering those at the end of the reading. Good evening, Majesty. Taurus. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Taurus? Let's jump in and see what your messages from Spirit are at this time. Guys, these are general, but you know that. So just take what resonates, and thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Taurus, I am answering free questions at the end of this live, okay? But I just wanted to lead with something to uplift you. Let's see. What is it that Spirit wants Taurus to know? What are the messages from Spirit at this time? Thank you. Nine of Wands, resilience. So Spirit is wanting you to know that challenges may have left you feeling weary, but your strength is unwavering. This is the final push before you reach your goal. Stay determined and trusting your abilities to overcome. Victory is closer than you think. This is the Nine of Wands energy. Spirit is wanting you not to give up on yourself. Okay, you're closer than you imagine. I understand you face some challenges, but I'm hearing I laugh in the face of adversity. Where does that come from? The Lion King? All right, Spirit. Tap me in for Taurus. What is the numerology to help Taurus navigate this time? So you have 0404. Slow down. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surrounding, and your physical health. Don't freak out. This is just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. The Nine of Wands also speaks about healthy boundaries, okay? All right, Spirit, close this message up for Taurus. Spirit wants you to know you laugh in the face of adversity, or you laugh in the face of danger. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what young Simba says. I laugh in the face of danger. You are worthy. Spirit wants you to know you are worthy. It is now time to practice speaking the words you have always longed to hear to yourself. Ooh. Find a mirror and get comfortable. Look deep into your eyes and proceed to give yourself what you wish others had given you, particularly as a child. If you feel awakened, if you feel awkward, it may feel awkward, but stick with it, as there is much healing in this practice. All right, Taurus, I love you. I hope that those messages are able to offer you some guidance and clarity. Spirit wants you to start to live intentionally as well, okay? Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Uh-oh, I'm not putting the banners up. Sorry, y'all. I'm going in for Gemini now. So I did Aries and Taurus already. Sorry, guys, I forgot to put your banner up, but you will be time-stamped, okay? Let's jump in for Gemini. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Gemini? So I am going to pull a message and see what your spirit team has for you at this time. These are general, just quick messages, nothing too long and drawn out, because I am answering your free questions at the end. So if you watch your sign and it invokes a question, now is the time to get your spirit team to offer you some clarity, okay? Use your mind wisely. Stop getting so upset because you're not getting it your way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Y'all got to learn how to expand outside of the box. Sometimes, Gemini, it really does benefit you to color outside of the lines. Let's jump in. I think that that's your message, but let's jump in, Spirit. Tap me in for Gemini. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. The Eight of Wands, momentum. It says energy is moving swiftly and progress is accelerating. This is a time to focus on your goals and maintain direction. Opportunities are unfolding quickly. Stay adaptable and ready to act. Success is in motion. Did I not just tell you that was your channel message? Spirit is saying that was your channel message. Just to let you know, I am a Sagittarius, and this is a Sagittarius card. So I was definitely tapped in for you. Gemini and Sagittarius is directly across from you on the zodiacal wheel. So just keep that in mind. Let's see, Spirit. What is the numerology? Yeah, opportunities. A new door is definitely opening up for you for sure. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. What are the numerology messages for the Gemini collective? Oh, 0330. So March 30th could be significant. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It says lucky shirt. It says pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, Gemini, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. I love that for you. At the bottom of the deck, we do have some sort of cycle. You definitely are closing out some sort of cycle in order to make room for new experiences. Let's see, Spirit, close this out for Gemini. Yes, we got some comments over there now. Y'all was quiet. What's up? What's up, All Things Film? What's up, Millie the Rockstar? What's up, y'all? All right, Gemini. So Spirit is saying celebrate life. Spirit is saying celebration is one of the best ways to experience life at its fullest. Cultivate an air of celebration this week through action and spirit. Create space to encourage play, laughter, and fun. Invite others to join with you and take pleasure in their company. Savor the simple beauty savor the simple beauty that good food and good friends can bring. So definitely make sure you're socializing. All right, Gemini, I hope that that message is able to offer you some clarity and guidance. Let's move forward to Cancer. Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. Well, she said, Kiki, I enjoyed Friday night's live. Oh, good. I'm glad you did. Maybe we'll get together again this Friday. What's up? What's good? What's going on, beautiful people? Let's tap in for my lovely Cancerian collective. What are the messages that your spirit team wants you to have right now at this moment? Cancer, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. I do want to thank you all in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Cancer, these are going to be quick messages here, but they're meant to invoke a question for you to ask at the end of the live. Okay, you can, when the question comes, throw it in the chat. I will do some scamming through the chat to pick those questions up. Okay, let's see, Spirit. What's going on for the Cancerian collective? What do you need them to know? Aspiration. This is the Ace of Wands, or not aspirations, inspiration. This is the Ace of Wands energy. A new spark of creativity is igniting within you. This is the moment to take action. No. What happened? Bloom was walking across the street like Miss fucking Daisy, and this car was speeding up like it was getting right here. Her. It's okay, y'all. She made it out the street. Mommy was just being a drama queen for a second. Go finish cleaning y'all's room. Y'all be stressing me out, kittens. Y'all need to get y'all's ass. They won't even let me touch them, y'all. I be trying to get so close to them. They won't let me do it. Because, baby, I be ready to bring them in. Anyways, I'm so sorry about that, Cancer. But it does look, let me reread your card. Ooh, my heart is fluttering. Thudding is what it's doing. This is the moment to take action on your ideas and passions. The potential for growth is immense. Trust your instincts and begin. Your efforts now can lead to significant opportunities up ahead. So Spirit is wanting you to know that there are some creative and there's some creative inspirational ideas that are coming in towards you, but they do need you to fuel them. Okay, Spirit is saying if you're willing to put the effort into these inspirations now, they're going to yield a beautiful opportunity up ahead. Okay, yeah, an opportunity for security. Go play with somebody else, but you have to get out of your head and stop overthinking it. Like basically, you know, I have to be honest with you, Cancer. I'm highly affected by Cancer, and sometimes I swear this is me speaking as humbly. I'm just being honest, okay? Sometimes, because I say the things that I say on the camera to you all, I say them to myself all the time. It's normal in my world. So sometimes I may skip over essential, like I may skip over and not say essential statements, or I may look back on some of the videos and be like, damn, you should have said this, that, and the third. And it's because I say them to myself all the time that I feel like that it's already understood, but that's not always the case. And I feel like that Spirit is wanting you to stop thinking that your epiphanies are just so, I should already knew that. Just because you know it doesn't mean that someone out there can't benefit from it. That's what is coming through here, okay? Let me get a numerology message for Cancer. I know that's right. Thank you, Nikita. So yeah, look, 555, change. So it says you are going to, it didn't say you about to. It didn't say you might. It says you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. Cancer, yours is my favorite reading so far. There's definitely good times coming in for you. All right, Spirit, give me the closing message here for my Cancerian collective. I claim it. Level up. That's right. Level up, level up. All right, Spirit, give me the closing message for the Cancerian collective. We have listened. The inner child is comprised of many different aspects of our childhood. And at different times in our adult life, different times in our adult life, we'll need their voice. We'll need their voice to be heard. Practice listening to your inner child now, so that asking what it is they have to tell you and respond to them with understanding and kindness. Responsive journaling is a good exercise for this. So because I may have seem like I couldn't read on that, let me talk to you a little bit, Cancer. Spirit is definitely saying that right now is the time to become really clear on what is your inner child calling you to reconstruct so that they can feel comfortable moving forward. Okay. I trigger warning. It's the best example. Damn, y'all, I've not talked to my daddy in a long time. And you know how like sometimes you'll get them Snapchat notifications from people in your chat. I just got a Snapchat notification from a contact suggestion, and it's my dad. I don't know what that means for you, but anyways, there could be like some sort of childhood issue, or you could need to go back and go like tap into something in childhood with your father. Okay, but listen to me, Linda. What this is saying is that Spirit is about to put you in a position to level up. And Spirit wants you to, oh, thank you, Spirit. That's where I was at. To reconstruct the thinking of that inner child. Trigger warning. I just want to go out there and say, I don't know why I'm thinking about Elizabeth Smart, but it's coming in and I won't hold it back. Just imagine all of the restructuring that she had to go through to reintegrate after her horrific, tragic story, right? She had to go through and restructure the way that she worked. Spirit is saying that right now they need the Cancerian collective to really restructure your inner child's comfortability so that they're willing to get back out there, because there's something that your inner child is holding you back from. When your inner child is coming to the forefront, at times when it would be beneficial, it doesn't have the structure that is sustainable. So Spirit is telling you to take this time to really listen to what your inner child is needing so that you can provide it and restructure the experience. Okay. I love you. That one got a little deep, but it was my favorite reading. I hope that helps you, Cancer. Two plus 4 equals 6. The number you said was significant to me in my personal reading you did for me. Oh, wow. What was the numerology? What made you say 246? What made you say 246? You're so welcome. All right, let's move forward to Leo. $22.40. Leo, what you got going on? The card 2424. Got you. All right, Spirit, tap me in for the Leo collective. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Leo? So I'm going in for these quick messages from Spirit. These messages are meant to invoke a question, okay? I'm going to tell you what your Spirit team wants you to hear at this time. I trust that if you're meant to ask a question, it will invoke a question. Throw that thing in the chat and I will answer it at the end of the live if you are a subscriber, okay? But let's see, Leo, general messages. Just take what resonates and chuck the rest. And thank you for smashing that thumbs up button. What's up, hanging with Bishop? You're so welcome. Yes, I should be pretty quick. Okay, so Leo, your message from Spirit is the Tower card. Spirit is saying that some unexpected changes are shaking your foundation. This is clearing the way for your growth. Though it feels chaotic, this is an opportunity to rebuild stronger. Trust that this awakening will bring you clarity and deeper alignment with your purpose. There's a tower that's coming through to illuminate some truth about yourself. This is the Sun card in this deck here, Leo. So Spirit is wanting you to recognize and to not resist any changes. I do feel like that there are some uncomfortable changes coming through for you. Spirit is saying that this is bringing about some clarity, and this clarity is going to lead to some sort of breakthrough and allow for joy to recommence. What is the numerology message for the Leo collective? 1818, willpower. Wow, significant events are in the cards for you, Leo. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. So this is not the time to resist. There are significant events in the cards for you, okay? But it does look like that in order for these significant events to begin to unfold, the divine is coming through to shake your foundation up, okay? Spirit is saying, so make sure that you're being mindful of what you're wasting your energy on. Don't allow unnecessary things to draw reactions out of you. Something else I was watching said willpower at the same time you did. Oh my, that's important for you hanging with Bishop. Let me see, Spirit. Let's get close this message up for my Leo collective. Oh, wow. You're the only person so far, Leo, that got 2. It's your birthday, so happy birthday. Let me lick my lips so I can get adjusted. All right, it says, ooh, Spirit wants you to know, Leo, you are going in the right direction. So whatever these significant and uncomfortable changes are, they're not coming in to tell you that you're going in the wrong direction. They're actually coming in to say quite the opposite, okay? It says, on this journey, there will be many voices that call to you of the right way to go. But truly only you know your path. Sometimes it may seem as though you are lost or that you are going in circles, but trust that you are where you need to be. You will learn all that you need when you surrender to the flow and trust your intuition. And then we also have say yes. Okay. It says now is the time to open up and receive. It may be somewhat unnerving, but if we are not open to the many good things in life, they might pass us by. Practice saying yes to what you know will stretch you, things you might be a little unsure of. There is abundance all around us. Sometimes we just need to make space for it to appear. All right, Leo, I absolutely love you. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of tower, there's some sort of structure that's being blown up because it's keeping you limited. It's limiting you. It's not giving you the exposure that the universe is needing you to be in right now, okay? So just take that as it resonates, Leo. I absolutely love you. I don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is so much appreciated. Let's move on to Virgo. $28.23 for Virgo. All right, Spirit, tap me in for my Virgo collective. What are the messages that that Spirit wants Virgo to know on this night? All right, Spirit. Virgo, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Thank you all so much in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. Virgo, I just want to let you all know that these are quick messages, but at the end, I am going to be answering any and all questions. So if this reading invokes some sort of question, make sure that you drop that down in the chat, okay? Let's see, Spirit, tap me in for Virgo. What is it that Virgo Spirit Team needs them to be made aware of at this time? Thank you. Oh, wow. So we have the Ace of Swords is coming out. There's 3 cards that came out for you, Virgo. So you may need to listen to that Leo reading to get some extra clarity and insight on this reading here. But I do have the Ace of Swords, okay? So the card that Spirit is telling me is mainly for you is the 5 of Wands here, conflict. It says tension and competition are arising in your environment. While conflict may feel unsettling, it also inspires growth. Focus on collaboration and finding common grounds. With clarity and purpose, you can turn challenges into progress. And now that makes all the more sense. Clarity, a new perspective is cutting through confusion. This is the time for truth and mental clarity. Embrace this fresh insight to make decisive actions. With focus and determination, you can overcome challenges and align with your higher purpose. So the universe is definitely wanting you to take a different perspective on some sort of conflict, and Spirit is wanting you to look at this situation from a perspective that allows you to see yourself collaborating with it instead of in opposition with it. Even though this Okay, so even though there may be opposition, Spirit is ultimately saying, how is this opposition challenging you for growth? And therefore, since you can see that it's challenging you for growth, begin to look at this situation from a collaborative aspect, and it will allow you to draw more power from the situation, therefore empowering yourself more, okay? And it'll also help you address the anxiety that you have as it pertains to that. All right, Spirit, what is the numerology message here for the Virgo collective? Oh, 0404, slow down. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and set healthy boundaries. There's definitely some sort of great blessing that is trying to come in for you, but it only comes, like, you're only going to be able to see it once you take the time to nourish yourself. You know what I'm saying? Set boundaries, nourish yourself. And I do feel like that even though this is a conflicting situation that may have tension associated with, if you can look at this situation from a perspective that nurtures you, which is to see it as a way that is challenging, like that is like it's a process to fortify my growth. It may not feel good, just like working out doesn't feel good, but the results afterward are always worth it. And that's what Spirit is wanting you to do as it pertains to this. And if you can take on that mindset, then I actually feel like that there's more blessings in this situation than you realize. All right, close this message out for Virgo, Spirit. What's up, Catherine? What's up, Isvani? Yeah, spend time in nature. You got 2 cards coming out. Spend time in nature. The beauty of nature offers our souls unlimited nourishment. Go outside today and connect with the earth. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Touch the softness of the plants. Listen to the babbling of the stream. Dig your toes into the rich soil and feel yourself connect with this wondrous place we call home. So Spirit is wanting you to do some grounding here, Virgo. Wow, and we have another card with the Ace of Swords in it. So what that's telling me right now, Virgo, this is the time to make sure that you're living in your purest, authentic form. Okay, anything that distances you from your authenticity, this is not the time to indulge in that right now, okay? It says practice freedom. Judgments that have been placed upon us by ourselves or by others can shackle us, stealing our joy and will to live. Take time to remove these judgments. Write down what you have believed in the past to be true. Do not let these judgments define you. Release personal mistakes and criticisms. Practicing forgiveness with yourself. All right, Virgo, I love you. I hope that these messages are bringing you some clarity and guidance. Thank you all for smashing that thumbs up button. What's up, Spike Gunner? All right, let's move right on along to Libra. And guys, these are quick messages because I am I'm answering your questions for free at the end, okay? So definitely when your sign comes up, listen to it. What type of question comes to mind? How can your question bring you more clarity to what's being revealed to you in these readings, okay? 3510. Libra, what's up, Anita? Anita, that's so crazy. I swear to you, when I was like, damn, I ain't heard from Anita. This morning, I reread your email and I seen that you gave me a phone number. And the only reason why I didn't use it is because I have to reactivate my business line. but I got a number. I want you to have these pictures so bad. So thank you for giving me your number, Anita. I'm definitely going to use it. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Libra. Tap me in for Libra. What is it? What are the messages that are coming through for the Libra collective at this time? Libra, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Y'all, this moon is gorgeous up here. You hear me? Let me see, Spirit. This is for Libra. Okay. Damn, I said this moon is gorgeous, and look what came out for you. The moon card. The moon card, mystery. So Libra, your message from Spirit is the path ahead may feel unclear, but your intuition is lighting the way. Trust the unknown and allow it to guide you. Hidden truths will reveal themselves in time. Stay present and connect to your inner wisdom. All right, let's talk about this for a second, because right before I came live, Libra, I literally looked up the significance of this full moon because it was so beautiful. Like, it looked like a storybook picture right in front of me as the moon was rising. It was still daytime. There was like a white bubble of a cloud, like a very full cloud under it. It just looked magical. Okay. So I started looking up the significance of it. And they're saying that this surgeon moon it comes from Native Americans because it's when the surgeon fish were abundant. Okay. So Libra, Spirit is wanting you to know that, okay, so they had to go based off of the awareness that when this moon came, that they were going to be able to stockpile on that surgeon fish. So Spirit wants the Libra collective to know that there is something that is associated with you getting out of your comfort zone, embracing your fears, and listening to your intuition that is taking you to some sort of abundance, okay? I don't know about you, but when I think about fish, I think about a lot of things plentiful, okay? I think about things being multiplied. I think about like children when we think about fish. That's fertility, money. Things are expanding. So Spirit is trying to get something to expand for you, but you have to be mindful of, because how the full moon is probably going to affect you, Libra, it may cause you to like lead with tension and therefore result in miscommunication, okay? My Libra, your rising is in Libra. Oh, okay. Okay, look at the Libras in the house. Let's see, Spirit, give a numerology for my Libra collective. 1818, willpower. 1818, willpower. Wow. Significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. Baby, they just gonna have to go play with somebody else. Especially with my Pisces moon ass sitting right in front of the full moon. It's not the time to play with Kiki. Because it's definitely confirming. Spirit is saying that the resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or a change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. I love this for you, Libra. All right, Spirit, close this message out for Libra. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Close this out for my Libra collective. Thank you, Spirit. Run wild. I know that's right. Run wild. It is time to give into the wild, childlike nature that resides in all of us. Cultivate a spirit of play and allow yourself to get messy. Go barefoot in the mud. Go outside in the rain. Finger paint and just be unproductive. Find pleasure in letting go of the notion that you have outgrown your untamed nature, allowing your inner child to run wild. Libra, let me inspire you. I have been allowing my inner child to bloom too. I have been working on, I literally have created this book out of cardboard. Okay. This is what I do when I feel overwhelmed or I feel like that I need to get grounded. I need to get in touch. I feel like that when we are creating, that is when we are the closest to the divine, because the divine created all of this shit around us. So it is absolutely clear that the divine loves to create, right? So I'm just going to show y'all a sneak peek, okay? I'm just going to show y'all a sneak peek because right now they just look like a little purple blue book, but it's oh so much more. Oh, so much more. So get out there, create, like allow your inner child, like just put some shit together and like it's so much more. Like this book is heavy. It's so much more. But get out there and create. Spirit is definitely wanting you to use your hands and get out there and get close to your divine, okay? Get out of your comfort zone. What's up? You're so welcome. I'm so glad you popped in here because I'm gonna update that app so I can message you. I want to send you those pictures. Let's go, Scorpio. I need to close these windows. Hey, Liz 983. You're so welcome, Nikita. My brother is so aggy. He always visits me when I'm watching your live. LOL. He be like, oh, you watching that fine as fuck lady again? He thinks you are so beautiful, Key. Oh, thank you. Y'all so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Let's jump in for Scorpio. Y'all so silly. 42-45 for Scorpio. All right, Spirit, tap me in for the Scorpio Collective. What is the messages that the Scorpio Collective needs to hear right now? Scorpio, these are general messages, so please just take what resonates and chuck the rest for someone else. Thank you all so much in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Let's see. What are the messages that are coming through for Scorpio? Wow, your energy. So I have a Scorpio collective that is really needing to understand that this is the season to embrace this transformation, okay? Spirit is saying with the Nine of Cups here, the universe is trying to bring you emotional fulfillment, okay? Happiness and emotional satisfaction. They are within your reach, but you are having to go through some sort of transformation. Therefore, there is an ending that is needing to take place so that it can clear the way for this transformation to fully go through, okay? Through change, though change may feel challenging, it is necessary to step towards growth. Embrace the transformation and trust in the promise of new beginnings. Let go to make space for what is coming. So Spirit wants the Scorpio collective to know that now is the time not to resist an ending, especially if you're like, I got to be honest with you. If you are like, I'm so emotionally dissatisfied with where I am in life, Spirit is saying then now is the time to let go and embrace this transformation, because this transformation is the thing that is leading you to emotional satisfaction, okay? I'm a Scorpio Venus too, Spike Gunner. Libra here. Okay, that's your question. I got you. Let's get the numerology here for the Scorpio collective. What is the numerology to help the Scorpio? Uh-oh. So we only have one that flipped up right, okay? The rest of it was an entire book. We have 2020. So the year 2020 could have been very significant for you, Scorpio. But this card, it does say compassion. It says it is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world in your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Spirit is needing you to lead with compassion and diplomacy. A situation is calling on you to have mercy on it, okay? All right, Spirit, close this message out for Scorpio. Close this message out for Scorpio. Pull yourself close. Spirit is wanting you to pull yourself close. It says, our inner being longs for us to reside as one. It is now time to pull close all of the places inside of us that we wish were not there. Imagine embracing yourself in acceptance, the good parts, the bad parts, the missing parts, and the broken pieces. Knowing that every place inside of you is worthy of the greatest love. So Spirit is saying that through this ending, it is giving you an opportunity to feel your emotions, because right now Spirit is saying that there are parts of you that you don't like or that have been criticized, so you have disconnected from it. And because of that disconnection, there is emotional dissatisfaction. So Spirit is making something come to an end so that those aspects that you have disconnected yourself from are triggered to come to the forefront, so that you have no choice but to reintegrate them at this time, okay? And Spirit doesn't want you to resist this. Feel the feels right now, okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you. I hope that that was able to offer you some guidance and clarity. If so, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let's move forward. What's up, Keys to Locks? I love you too, Pooh. Oh, y'all so sweet. I love when y'all just get on here. I love it. Thank y'all. Y'all be knowing when I need my cup poured into, so thank y'all. Let's move forward to Sagittarius. So Saggy, these are quick messages, nothing too long and drawn out, because I am doing questions at the end. So whatever messages that you do hear, if a question comes to mind, drop it in the chat because I will be answering those, okay? All right, Spirit, tap me in for Sagittarius. Tap me in for Sagittarius. What are the messages that my Sagittarian ninth house collective needs to be made aware of at this time? Guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. What's up, Sunset Jones? What's up, Easy Baby? We are definitely in the building. Let's see, Spirit, tap me in. What are the messages that you need the Sagittarian collective to be made aware of at this time? Thank you. Okay, so we do have the Nine of Swords is showing up. So Spirit is saying that worry and fear may feel overwhelming at this time, keeping you up at night. Spirit wants you to acknowledge the emotions that are associated with this anxiety, but don't allow them to consume you. You can feel it, but you got to get back up. You can't stay there, okay? Spirit is saying that clarity will come through patience and self-compassion. So the moment that you release the expectation of trying to know how everything is going to play out is the moment that your intuition can begin to give you the clarity that you need in order to be able to move forward in peace. I come in peace. Spirit is childish. I'm here for it, though. Let me see, Spirit, what's going on? What is the numerology message here for my Sagittarian ninth house collective? What's up, She? It is so good to see you. Okay, Star Trek. I know, right? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Well, I hope that you're able to find some clarity here. Let's see, Spirit, what is the numerology message for my Sagittarian ninth house? Wow, ninth house collective. Damn, that's 5 cards. But Spirit, shit. Look, you run this show. Damn, 1919, there's 18 people in here too. But anyways, let's see. So Spirit is saying that you are undergoing some sort of spiritual awakening, and this is putting you in alignment for a new beginning. Spirit 1221 could be very significant, Sagittarius. Spirit is saying, work with what you have. Stop allowing listen, Linda, listen, Sagittarius. Stop allowing panic to be your first response. Stop allowing fears, worries, and anxiety to be the first thing that you give into. It has to come to an end. Sometimes our body becomes so accustomed, because let's just be honest, when fear and anxiety is triggered, there is a dopamine that is released inside of us. And sometimes because we have had that released on such a consistent basis, sometimes we really do create chaotic environments or mindsets just so that we can get that dopamine hit. Spirit is definitely telling one of my Sagittarian collective that you have to understand that when something goes wrong, hit the brakes and start to assess what you have. Because stop looking externally. Stop looking for a resource outside of you all. My son, I love him to death. He's a Cancer. But he's got this thing when he gets worked up, he'll be like, I just need somebody to help me calm down. Sagittarius, stop looking for external things to help you come to your senses. Stop going immediately to fear and anxiety. Spirit wants you to work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also get some good news soon, Sagittarius. I also want to say that the only reason I took all of these cards, Sag, is because it was 5. Okay. And those of y'all that have been around a while, y'all know that means something to me. We have 1144, high vibes, divine intervention, exactly. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. We also have 888, karma. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Last but not least, we also have 2222. Feminine forces. It says you can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partnering up with the right spirit, and you will become a force. Honor commitments and people. Don't judge. Listen. This nice, Sag. All right, Spirit, close this message up for Sagittarius. So we have 1001, 1221, 1144, 888, and then 2222. And then to close this message out, Spirit is saying, breathe in. Our breath responds to what we are feeling and experiencing throughout our day. Practice taking deep, full breaths at a normal pace. Once you have a rhythm, breathe at this pace as you go about your day. Check in on yourself periodically. Deep breathing can help us navigate stressful events, bring relaxation and peace. So there's definitely, speak to yourself with kindness. Spirit is definitely wanting you to change the storyline and the tone at which you're speaking to yourself, okay? All right, Sag, I love you. I hope that you were able to find some guidance and clarity. If so, please do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. I'm already here for message. This a personal. Damn near. That part, I've been doing it all alone, but I got it. You got this, Pookie. You got this. But I want you to know that you are truly never really doing something on your own. And one thing that I had to learn early on in my journey, transitioning and trying to release the baggage, is that when I would say that I was doing things alone and all by myself, I was really discrediting my spirit team who was actively participating in every step of the way. So maybe stop speaking to the voice that says that you're alone and start to be like, you know what? I feel alone and I know I'm not alone. Let me call on my spirit team. Hey, spirit team, I feel lonely right now. I really need some help. Can you please offer me the assistance that I'm longing for and that I truly need in this moment? And watch things begin to shift for you, okay? I love you, girl. Let's move forward to Capricorn. 5635. What's up? What's good? What's going on, Capricorn? Let's tap in and see what are your messages from Spirit. Capricorn, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. But thank you so much for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Let me see, Spirit. Show me what is the message that the Capricorn collective needs to be made aware of at this time. That's right. Yes, you do, Pookie. So Capricorn, Spirit wants you to know that the choices are around you right now. Opportunities are bound, but not all are as they appear. So definitely, like, there are opportunities out there, but Spirit is wanting you to really choose wisely at this time. Take time to assess your options and choose with clarity. Trust your intuition to guide you towards what aligns with your truth. Avoid distractions that cloud your vision. So I have to be honest with you, Capricorn. If you have like now in this energetic check-in, if you have the tendency to do anything that alters your clarity or your judgment, Spirit is saying that this is not the time to indulge in that, because there are some opportunities that are opening up for you, and it would behoove you to be as alert and as curious and investigative as possible instead of just being so reactive, okay? Let me see, Spirit. What is the numerology message here for the Capricorn collective? I know that's right. Let me see, Spirit. What's the numerology message for the Capricorn collective? 4444. Great. Blessing in disguise. So 4444, blessing in disguise. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. Damn, Shamika, didn't you just say that? You got this. If you have been, damn, your name is not Shamika, Shamaya. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. Some things may fall apart, but you are building the framework for something far much better. Hang in there. Close this message up for the Capricorn collective. So there's definitely some sort of blessing in disguise that is happening for you, Capricorn. And Spirit is really wanting you to choose wisely, like be mindful as how you see everything right now. Because what is really an opportunity may not initially feel like an opportunity. And what initially looks like an opportunity may not really be an opportunity, okay? So Spirit is saying to close this out for you, there could be the need to write a letter to someone or to yourself just to get some things off of your chest. But Spirit is saying writing down our thoughts and emotions can help us to become more aware of them. As many things reside within us that we might not know until we give them space to come forth. Now is the time to write a letter either to your inner child or as your inner child. Have patience with this process. Give yourself plenty of time in which to do it. And then Spirit is also saying, get lost. The magic of imagination is calling you right now. Create space to get lost in new and exciting worlds. Read a book, watch a movie, write a story, create a work of art. Let your imagination run wild and do what connects you to the wonderments of childhood, where anything was possible and the extraordinary laid just around the corner. You guys could benefit by going back and watching Cancer's reading, as they had a get creative message as well. And I talked about how me, myself, I've been led to be more creative here lately, and it really has helped me become more grounded and just gain clarity on which direction I want to go in, okay? All right, Capricorn, I hope that helped you. Thank you all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. You guys are greatly appreciated. What's up, Miss Falls? You was soaking in the hot water? I know that's right. Capricorn read, I can relate to as well. I know that's right. Well, let's move forward to Aquarius so that if anyone has questions, I can get to those. This is a nice read. I like this. We may have to do this more often. Alrighty, Aquarius. Let's see. What are the messages that are coming through from your spirit team at this time? Aquarius, these are general messages, but you know that. All right, you know that. So don't be over here forcing the story if it's not yours, okay? Thank you all so much in advance for smashing that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Aquarius. What is it that you need the Aquarius collective to be made aware of right now? They are, Olivia. I agree. Let me see, Spirit. This is for Aquarius. What is it that you need Aquarius to know? So we have the Queen of Cups coming through for you. Compassion. Spirit is wanting you to know that you embody emotional wisdom and care, creating a loving space for others. Your deep intuition brings understanding and nurtures harmony. But I do feel like that Spirit is wanting you to get out of your head. I do feel like that there is a restrictive mindset that is causing you to not allow this Queen of Cups energy to really be explored and experienced. And Spirit is wanting you to make the change that allows your compassionate side to be seen and felt more. Not only by those around you, but by yourself, Aquarius. All right, Spirit, what is the numerology message for Aquarius here? What is the numerology message for Aquarius here? 1001. Sagittarius got that exact same card, so you could benefit by watching Sagittarius's reading. But Spirit is saying that there is some sort of new beginning that is on offer for you. But right now, Spirit does need you to embrace some sort of spiritual awakening, okay? This is putting you on the path to enlightenment. And Spirit is saying that if you can prioritize your creativity at this time, it is going to give you the validation that you need, that you're headed in the right direction, okay? Spirit wants you to know that luck is on your side at this time. 777s could be significant. Okay, Spirit, tap me in. Close this thing out for Aquarius. What's up, Fernie? How are you? Yes, they are nice and calm energy. Yes, Sunset Jones. That's why I like them too. All right, Spirit, close this out for the Aquarius collective. And guys, I am even though the full moon is tomorrow, was technically on August the 9th. But it's so early in the morning that it's still dark. So it just depends on where you're at. Okay, we have this full moon. I'm recording this under this full moon, and this is a nice full moon. Do your research on it. This is for Aquarius. Close this out. Breathe in. Yes, Sagittarius got this reading, got this card as well, I do believe. Our breath responds to what we are feeling and experiencing through our day. Practice taking deep, full breaths at a normal pace. Once you have a rhythm, breathe at this pace as you go about your day, checking in on yourself periodically. Deep breathing can help us navigate stressful events, bringing relaxation and peace. All right, Aquarius, I hope that message brings you some clarity and guidance. If so, please don't forget to smash that thumbs up button at the bottom. Let's move forward to Pisces. (107). All right, what's up? What's good? What's going on, Pisces? Let's tap in and see what are the messages from your spirit team at this time. Pisces, these are quick general messages, so just take what resonates and chuck the rest. I will be answering questions in just a second, so if these readings invoke a question, drop it in the chat, because that's what I'm about to be doing, okay? Let's see, Spirit, what's coming through for Pisces? What's coming? Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. It did come out pretty funny, I will admit that. It's labeled legacy. It says a time of abundance and fulfillment has arrived. Celebrate the stability and connect in the... Hold on, slow down, Kiki. Celebrate the stability and connections you've built. This is the foundation of your lasting legacy, bringing joy to your future generations. And then we have the 8 of Wands, momentum. Energy is moving swiftly. The progress is accelerating. This is a time to focus on your goals and maintain your directions. Opportunities are unfolding quickly. These opportunities are definitely leading you to some sort of long-term stability and abundance. Oh. Let the divine tap her ass, she. Let me see, Spirit. Give Pisces the numerology message to help them navigate this. Wow. Pisces, there's definitely a new beginning that is coming here. You're definitely going through some sort of spiritual awakening here. You've like Spirit is saying, the lesson is learned. Now is the time to integrate it. You see how this is 10:01, 10 breaks down to 1, and you have 99 here. So I definitely feel like that you're wrapping up some sort of major karmic lesson here. And Spirit is saying this, now is the time to take stock of your accomplishments and how you've arrived at them. There is some sort of great abundance that is flowing towards you at this time. All right, close this message out for my Piscean collective. You're headed in the right direction. Spirit wants you to know that you're headed in the right direction, and there is abundance on the other side of whatever it is that you're currently facing. Close this message out for Pisces. Beautiful results are coming in for you, Pisces. Beautiful results. Spirit wants you to maintain your optimism, but continue to move forward and to stay true to who you are. Be true to who you are. You are your own person, but sometimes our sense of safety and self can be wrapped up in something else, which can hinder our ability to trust ourselves and our intuition, and can lead us to betraying ourselves for that which we identify with. Separate yourself as you can, separate yourself as you can, so that you can have a space to come forth. Do not be disheartened if this takes time. So Spirit is definitely wanting you, Pisces, to separate yourself from some sort of storyline that is restricting your forward movement, and it's based out of heartbreak. Okay? That storyline that is based out of heartbreak has dampened and dulled your sense of hope and optimism. And so Spirit is wanting you to separate from this and to, like, you already know the lessons, you've learned the lessons, but you won't allow yourself to integrate them. And Spirit is saying the moment that you integrate it is the moment that you'll be able to see this abundance that's flowing to you. Okay? Okay? So we've made it through all 12 zodiac signs in under. I'm going to, well, a little bit over an hour. I was shooting for under an hour, but it is what it is. We got through it. Now I am here to be of service for you. Now I am answering free questions. Okay? Drop your questions in the chat. So drop your questions in the chat, and then I will be with you in just a second. I'm going to close the windows because even though it's pretty to look at this moon, I don't want these people to be able to look at me. Okay? So I'm going to, excuse me, confirmation burp. So I'm going to turn the camera off, close the windows, go make sure my children are tucked in bed, sleep safe and sound, and I'll be right back with y'all to answer your questions. So I have just been put on notice. I do not have long, okay? So let's get to these questions. Because y'all put them things in there, didn't you? Damn, y'all didn't waste no time. I know that's right. Because Easy Baby wants to know what is next in love. What is Easy Baby's next move in love? Spirit, what is Easy Baby's next move when it comes to love? What is Easy Baby's next move when it comes to love? Boundaries. There's a need to set firm, healthy boundaries. So what's next for you is saying you have learned a spiritual lesson. What's next for you is actually implementing that spiritual lesson. Kiana, what's that spiritual lesson? That you have a lack of boundaries. Like that you don't what's next in love is learning how to implement those firm, healthy boundaries. Is this okay? So let me see something. What else does Easy Baby need to know about these boundaries that is next in love for Easy Baby? Wow, this could be a new love. This could be new person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was feeling that. That's what made, like, initially I was gonna ask, is this someone that you knew? But I was like, you know what? Let me just see what is this like? How does this show up? It's new love. Suddenly there is some sort of new love offered, love interest that does come into your life. And Spirit is saying that there is a need to implement firm, healthy boundaries immediately. Okay, immediately. This could be a Pisces. Someone definitely affected by water, okay? For some reason, I'm also hearing Aries, but take that as it resonates. I hope that helps you, my love. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, y'all. All right, Spirit, she wants to know, does Preston have feelings? Does Preston have feelings for she? Does Preston have feelings for she? Yes, you will get a lucky break. Yes, I have a double yes. Trust your feelings. So I have a double yes for that she. Take it as it resonates, my love. She, I'm so glad I'm past that baby daddy issue. Lord, I never thought I would be, honey. I know, right? Baby, when you immersed into it, honey, that shit is overwhelming. And baby, when you finally make it to the other side, baby, you try to stay as far away from that shit as possible. Just wondering what is approaching me. Okay, so hanging with Bishop is also curious. What is approaching hanging with Bishop in love? What's coming towards hanging with Bishop next in love, Spirit? Ooh, Sunset Jones, good luck. Yes. Hanging with Bishop said, I wonder what is approaching me next in love. Well, the first card I seen was interference, but then the next card is soulmate. So there's definitely, like, flat out, there's an intense connection. This is soulmate energy, but there is interference with this situation here for sure, without a doubt. There's definitely, I have to just call it. It looks like that there's definitely a third party situation, a very intense soulmate that is coming towards you with some sort of third party. What is it that hanging with Bishop needs to know about this? The World card, close this shit up swiftly. It close it up swiftly. It is a soulmate. Yes, it is. But, you know, hanging with Bishop, I cannot quite remember what your zodiac sign is, but I do know that you resonate a lot with me. And the Sagittarius reading that I just did earlier today, it's coming to mind. I do feel like that there is going to be an intense connection between you and this person. Like you're just going to feel like you know this person. You're just going to feel like that there's an undeniable attraction there or a feeling there. And you would be right. But that doesn't mean that you have to, like, you can't try to force it to be something that it's not meant to be. Okay. I do feel like that spirit is saying that this is your opportunity to close out some sort of karmic cycle for you with the strength. Yes, the strength card and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do want you to know that if you're able to approach and handle this from a very confident perspective and not allow it to defeat you, or don't close off to it due to insecurities, I do feel like that this is putting you in position for some sort of, like, it's the key to you opening up what it is that you're really looking for in love, okay? Yeah. Like, you can't allow that situation to throw you into that energy of love never finds you and love always disappoints you. You got to come out of that storyline. All right, hanging with Bishop. I hope that helps you. Sunset Jones says, I'm going to perform Friday at Poetry Night. How will the rest of that night go? After Sunset Jones performs on Friday night, how will the rest of that evening go for Sunset Jones, Spirit? No judgment here, Shishi. Temperance, it's going to be balanced, flowing. It's going to flow. It's going to flow good. Okay. There may even be some sort of new spark that is sparked inside of you on that night. Okay. Yeah, I think that is going to go pretty well. Temperance is telling me that this is something that is going to go, like, it's going to be slow. It's going to flow in harmony with what you're looking for. Alignment is here. Page of Swords, good communication, the Hermit card. You and someone, like, okay, so I don't know, call me in fantasy land, I don't know. But as soon as I got the Page of Swords and the Hermit card, this gave me you and someone sitting quietly in a booth, really having in-depth conversation here. Yeah, the Lovers, damn. That's why that Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So you may actually end up having very, very nice conversation with someone that actually ends up, you know, should they turn you on based off of your conversation. So it looks like it goes pretty nice to me. Could be a Sagittarius or a Gemini, or there's something about that axis. I hope that helps you, Sunset Jones. You're so welcome. Not an open relationship. That's what I said too. LOL. That part. Man, get on my nerves. You so silly. She. Not judging you at all, boo. That's right. Okay, Kiki. If I reach out to Alicia, is she open to me now? If All Things Film reaches out to Alicia, is Alicia open to All Things Films now? Major Arcana to let me know that Alicia is open to All Things Film, please. The Lover's card, well, baby, that would tell me yes. And the Magician, and look, reaching out, it's almost like she may be manifesting this, or this is the moment that you've been manifesting. But look at those hands reaching out for one another. And you literally said reach out. So I would have to say yes. I would have to say she would be open. Queen of Wands, like, you know, yeah, she open to it. It ain't gonna be easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she's gonna be open to it. But the Queen of Wands is her. And even though the Queen of Wands is very confident and charismatic, well, Puka Tukin, if you've ever pissed the Queen of Wands off, you will know. Okay? So just take that as it resonates. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice ass check. You so silly, she. The girlfriend was talking about the kids. Well, that's what she talking about. She gonna tell the girlfriend stay harassing her. The girlfriend be talking about her kids. Baby, there's a special place in hell for somebody like her. Wait till the good Lord gonna have. See. I'm gonna be honest with you. Reading that comment that you put in there 11 minutes ago about what the girlfriend do, it be that type of shit that for real, it is in your best interest to sit the fuck down and allow your spirit team to mollywop that bitch all across the city. You hear me? Like, you don't. It's in that energy that I find peace, because you know what, like. When you go talking about innocent energy, I know the spirits is getting ready to get to playing in that ass. You hear me? Yeah, I don't play about them babies either. But baby, I'm gonna tell you what I will do. I call on my spirit team real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Play about man. I'm telling you, I just don't play about them at all. Spike Gunner wants to know: is it really over with the Virgo? Spike Gunner wants to know: is it really over with the Virgo? Is it real? The high priestess, it would be, damn, the 5 of Swords. I would have to say yes, and it would be due to self-sabotage. Somebody kept on trying to push for this connection, knowing that there needed to be some healing done. I like, Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition. The cards are going to tell me yes, but I also do see that there is still some confusion over like, there's still some confusion. There's still not clarity on this situation. Okay, this is one of them situations where it's giving me, is it over? Yes, it needs to be over, but it's really giving me one of those energies where the two of you all have become, because I got the 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups to the Ace of Wands. It's almost like the two of you all have become so comfortable in this off and on that there's really, like, there's it's telling me that there's gonna be some sort of moment in time where the communicate, like, you're asking me, is it really over? But there's gonna be a moment in time where it's like, are we really done with each other? You understand what I'm saying? And it is because you two have become accustomed to this off and on thing here. According to Spirit is saying it is best to let this go. Yes. What is that? Yeah, there's new romantic interest coming in for United Cups, Ace of Cups. There's new romantic interest that's coming in for you, and I do feel like that the Virgo is blocking that. Okay, I'm gonna be. Let's just be honest, Spike Gunner. There was a time here in the recent past where you knew that you didn't do enough healing or enough reflecting enough to respond or interact, but you did it anyways. Spirit is telling me that that's the moment that the connections potential got sabotaged, whether that was you or them. Okay. Easy Baby said, okay. She said, take every bit of that $7.15 an hour. Okay, I was thinking that. I always do. Perfect. Find out the address of his job. Listen to child. Ma'am, please let me know the truth about the person if he loves me. Does the person him a bean bindu him a bindu him a bindu? Tell me the truth. Does this person love him a bindu? I'm so sorry if I'm fleecing your name. Lovers would be a yes. Lovers would be a yes. Queen of Cups would be a yes. Are there some fears and anxiety around this? Yes. Does this person's fear and anxieties cause you to feel left out in the cold? Yes. This person's fears and anxiety cause them to approach love from an emotionally detached perspective. But the truth is, does he love you? Yes, him love you. Pookie Tookie, him love you. You so welcome hanging with Bishop Libra here. So, should I continue with my business in tattooing? Should Olivia continue with the business in tattooing? Major Arcana. I don't know if the business and tattooing are two. Major Arcana. Business. In order for the business to take off, you got to work on your confidence, okay? You got to work on your confidence. Your lack of confidence is causing you to manifest an ending into the business. So should you continue with the business? I have to tell you that Spirit is saying put the business on ice and focus on you, building yourself up. But even with me saying that, it doesn't mean shut the business down. That's not what I'm saying. Spirit is saying that if you're going to continue with the business, you need to put some time, effort, and energy into your confidence and having faith in what the fuck you bring into the table, okay? You got to change the way you communicating, okay? Now, what about tattooing? Should she continue with tattooing? Major Arcana, if so. I feel like it's the same thing. The Six of Cups, it's the same thing because the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. If like you have to be like, okay, so basically what Spirit is telling me, I do feel like that you will get some sort of recognition and reward for this tattooing thing, but not before you work on the confidence. There's something about your why is what's wrong? What's going on with this confidence here? The Page of Pentacles. Well, the Page of Pentacles is someone that, puts everyone above them. They feel like that, oh, I got something to learn from everybody, and they don't necessarily recognize that they have something to offer too. So basically, the reason why what's going on with this confidence thing is you may feel like that you're still the student. And, I'm going to be honest with you. When you on a spiritual journey, I don't give a fuck what type of spiritual journey you on. I don't give a damn if the divine chooses to use you in tattooing to, put you on your spiritual path and allows tattooing to be your instrument of that journey. There's still this energy of needing to embody the student and the teacher at the same time. And I do feel like that is what is affecting you, Olivia. So just take that as it resonates. You're so welcome, Sunset Jones. Star Lover said, what's happening with my fiance in the next few weeks? I don't know. What's happening with Star Lover and the fiance in the next few weeks? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about pooped. I'm about done on questions. The Two of Cups. Oh, y'all be overcoming some sort of obstacle. So it does look like that this person in the next 2 weeks is about to be, like this person is but definitely wanting to overcome whatever challenges and or obstacles you two are facing. Yeah, the Lovers is here at the bottom of the deck, and the Two of Cups was already out. So what you can expect between you and your fiance in the next 2 weeks is it does look like that this person is going to be very passionate about this partnership, looking to overcome the obstacles. It does look like that you and this person is aware that there is a crossroads, and it looks like that this person is going to be taking some active action towards, like, if you're at a crossroads, they're going to be taking valiant action towards making a solid decision as to which direction to go. And I do feel like that is going to be one to defend this connection. I do want you, I have to be honest with you, it's a smooth talker. So this person, you know that if it's your fiance, they a smooth talker, baby. They could definitely talk somebody out their panties before they even recognize it. So just keep that in mind. I don't know why I seen that. Hanging with Bishop or Gemini, that's what I thought. Yes, out things. Throw some dirt. You so welcome hanging with Bishop. Virgo men are weird, Chi, and Virgo men are weird, and they definitely love in a different way. Okay, they definitely love in it, like they definitely love in a different way. And just because he has feelings for you, doesn't mean that he's getting ready to take on some, like, Virgos tend to stray away from situations that seem chaotic, because Virgos love organization, they love order. Okay, so if this Virgo, even though the Virgo has feelings for you, if the Virgo senses chaos around it, I'm going to tell you right now, a Virgo is going to come off distant from a chaotic situation, because they thrive on order and organization. And therefore, what they're going to do is they have the tendency to try to fix other people's disorganization to the point that they overextend and drain themselves. You understand? And I do know from our previous conversations that he's older than you. So I'm going to assume that he's already learned this about himself, especially since he's married. I don't feel the doom and gloom from that reading. It feels more hopeful to me. Good, Bishop. Good. You so welcome, Shishi. What's up, beautiful Jim? Beautiful Jim wants to know, should the beautiful Jim leave the United States right now? Major Arcana, if beautiful Jim should leave the United States right now. Minor Arcana, if the planning needs to commence. Six of Cups. Spirit is saying that the planning needs to commence. I also want you to clean up your emotional fulfillment internally. Okay. I want you to work on your emotional fulfillment. I do see that subconsciously is the Nine of Cups. I do feel like that there is an unrealistic expectation that you think that you're going to gain by moving. Okay. With the Six of Cups coming out here, that is confirming that there needs to be a planning phase. But the Six of Cups is also telling me that there's something that you're needing to learn from the past experience, that if you move right now, you really ain't thinking about it. And Spirit needs you to think about it and incorporate it before you commit to move to leaving the United States. Okay. It's Vani wants to know, is your Scorpio working on himself? Is it's Vani's Scorpio working on himself? Is the Scorpio in its Bonnie's life working on himself, doing the healing introspection? Hell no. Hell no. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse. Hell to the no, no, no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. As a matter of fact, every time that they even think about doing it, they get so overwhelmed by the amount of work that they convince themselves that it's pointless to do it anyways. Ooh, she. I don't know, she. Let me see. Let me see how many more questions is up in here, because, girl, I'm getting tired. Spike Gunner, you said, should you let the Virgo go? Spike Gunner, I'm getting ready to scroll down to the bottom. Tell me if you put that question in new. Simone, is that you? I ain't seen you in a minute. Simone, is that you from back in the day when I was a kid? Like, not back in the day when I was a kid, but back in the day from the ManjulaAwakening, like you ain't been around in a minute. I almost want to say that you was into tarot for a little while, like you wanted to do it. I feel like that's you, but I don't know. Spike Gun, I'm coming to the bottom to see if you wanted me to answer that question again. Hey, boo, it's me. That's what I thought. What's up, Pooh? Let me take that off the screen. I'm really not answering any more questions. Any questions that say something about 1020, anything past 1022, I'm done. No, I think I answered Spike Gun and she's gone. Yes, I still do tarot. Yay, good. You're so welcome, Miss Bonnie. You're so welcome, Olivia. Kiki the Truth. Drop some donations. Yes, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yes, it's two different things. Okay, so then I answer that. Wow. Right. Wow. Thank you so much, dear. You're so welcome. But okay. I know that's right. I think I got Spike Gunner. I can never catch the live on time. What's up, Rox? What's up, Ro? Damn, I ain't even see you, Pooh. I was way up in that thing. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, let me get Simone's question here. If I can find it. Yes, right there. What do I need to know in love right now? Spirit Simone wants to know, what does Simone need to know as it pertains to love right now? What does Simone need to know as it pertains to love right now? So Spirit is saying that working less will actually, like Spirit is saying that working less is actually going to help you strengthen your love life. I do feel like that there is this energy of maybe you becoming kind of like addicted to submerging yourself into other things to kind of distract you from your love life. And so it looks like that spirit wants you to know that there's a need to bring some sort of balance to your home work life in order to make space for love. Yeah. There is some sort of connection that has the potential to evolve into something more, but I just don't think that there's enough time, enough hours in the day for you to give it the appropriate amount of energy. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some interference in that past life connection. There's definitely a past life connection between you and that person. Let me see. Please do not tell me I just put reversals in this deck. I damn well did. What does Simone need to know about this situation here? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. There's too much anxiety that is preventing you all from taking preventing you from taking the necessary action. I have to be honest with you. Spirit's flat out message to you is there's a need to work less. Working less will help strengthen your love life. I don't know if you're already in a relationship or if this is something that's coming in towards you. But I will say that if you're already in a relationship, it is the lack of time. It's like somebody has decided, like, if you're in a relationship, somebody in this relationship copes with the distress of, like, they choose to run away from the distress of this relationship. And Spirit is saying that that's not going to resolve this issue. There's a need to make space and time for this relationship for it to evolve into something more. If you are single, Spirit is saying that you don't have enough hours in your day to actually get to a connection for it to evolve, but it is meant to evolve. Work less on love. You put that in there before I said what I said, didn't you? Oh, what's Spirit is saying, like, what's next in love for you is to stop putting your time, effort, and attention into everything that is causing you to not pour energy into it. Okay. Like what's next in love for you is like, hey, if you want to have love, you have to make space for it. You have to create space for it. And the cards are telling me that yours is going to start by saying, okay, yeah, they're offering overtime this week at work, but I don't necessarily have to do it. I mean, yeah, I'll use the money, but I'm not in dire need of it. I'm going to choose to take the time this week that I would pour into overtime and pour it into myself, making myself feel good and available for new and incoming communication or connections. Does that make sense? And I don't know why, but just as I said that, I feel like I've told you this very message before. And I know that I have not answered a question for you in quite some time. So take that as it resonates. Kiki, I had to step out of the chat, but I rewatched it. Thank you for the guidance. It answered my doubts. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm back. I had to send off a small package. You good? Thank you. You so welcome, baby. I hope that helps you. Stick to the prophecy. What the fuck you talking about, Pookie? Are you okay, Herman? What's going on with you? You okay? Are you itching for some attention? Because over here, I'm going to give you the attention and then I'm going to send you on your way. You all right, Pookie? Y'all, I think that's the end of the questions, honey, because, y'all, I'm not sure I like the energy I'm picking up. I'm going to make some space for love. Yes, make some space for love. Make some space for love. Work less. You don't need all that overtime, okay? You don't. Here we go. Now, we ain't going no motherfucking word. Nah, Pookie, I'm gonna show you the fucking attention I'm gonna give you, Hermie. Let me show you, Pookie Tookie. Let me show you. Because, baby, it's too late. Baby, I'm ready to go in here and curl up in this bed with these babies, honey. I'm going to give you some attention, Pookie. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let my granddaddy handle you in spirit. And I'm going to let this thing carry up and pick on up. So get what you got to get out your system, Hermie. Because you're about to be a gone motherfucker. You about to have to go get on another motherfucker's nerves because Kiki won't be it. Remove, hide this user from the channel. Hasta la vista, motherfucker. And then rub them feet together. Pookie, you ain't never lied. Honey, I gotta rewatch too. Okay, I'm gonna put some timestamps up there, y'all, because we do have timestamps. Because at the beginning of this read, there is an all signs portion. Okay, so I'll get the timestamps up as I'm in bed rubbing my feet together as Herman goes to find himself, honey. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all go be great and let absolutely nothing stop you from shining your light authentically. Authentically. I have no idea why I'm struggling with that. I love you.